So first to join, I will start with your own topic. I'm waiting. Okay, welcome guys. Um, though it's raining here, but I think I will try to make sure you can hear me well. Officially, my name is Victor, and you're welcome to this briefing. The idea we want to pass here is just to give you hints and on how to go about your project defense, predict the volume of that. Sorry. So, show you a few things you need to do and what your project is talking about. So, I can see now that Kennedy has dropped his topic. So, keeping to what I promised, I have my paper here. This is a complete list of everybody's project topic and how I did them. So, but for the sake of this training or briefing, I'll be following according to how you drop your name and topic. So, you can see my paper and writing material. I'll be writing Kennedy first, and I will be starting with his own. So, as I'm talking about your own, and you know why I'm using this method is after everything, I should be able to leave it on my channel. Anybody can actually come back and listen to it again and know where the training applies to you so that the question will reduce. Not that, I didn't hear what you said. Can you do this? Just go and play it back. Since it's there for you. At a point, you didn't get anything before you now come on WhatsApp to do anything. All right. Number one is Kennedy. Number two is Morgan. As a steganography. Steganography. Your own is Dorlock. Keypad. So just have two people here. Let me also remind them that I'm typing to them what is holding them from joining. Only two are here. In terms of people that have dropped their topics, I can see six. I don't know what is holding. You must write the topic complete. If you just, I even have your name and topic here. So if you have joined, just type your name. I will trace it and get your topic. So it's not something difficult. Yeah, just do that. At least as I'm seeing five now, I should have seen five um, topics, or even if it's not topics, your name. Your name here might not be what I know you with on this list. You typing this number one now, Olebara Ozichukwu Clinton. If you just type something like that on the chat box, I put it down that you're already the next person. Okay. Smart intrusion. Okay, that's Clara. All right. Smart intrusion. I'll be explaining your own as the third person. Smart intrusion. Okay, that's a Theophilus smart drunk driver detection. Smart drunk driver detection. Okay. I just have four. Sorry, yeah, just have four. Okay, what I will do is I will start with the first person so that I won't keep you waiting. But before I start your own, I will make sure that you are there. I will just ask you to type I'm here. Then before I will start your own. Number one on the list is Kennedy. Are you ready? If you are ready, just type yes. Kennedy, are you ready? You are the number one on this list now. Okay, you are the one answering Silva Saba. Okay. All right. Now, what is your topic all about? Design and the implementation, design and construction of a microcontroller based hexadecimal keypad door lock. Okay. Generally, let me just say something. When it comes to project defense, um, before joining the industry, I lastly worked. I graduated from photo. I did electronic and computer engineering. Then for my masters, I majored in electronics. So I'm actually into digital systems and computer programming. When it comes to defense, it was because of one or two things which I'm doing for you guys today that even while I finished from photo, they had to ask me to serve in the department. That's why I served. Why I'm mentioning all this to tell you my little experience with when it comes to defense. Now, when it comes to defense, your dressing has a mark. Are you aware? Okay, auto shut down, car theft and auto shut down. So it has what? A mark. Please, if you drop that topic, add your name to it like this. I will need to avoid wasting time. With this now, I know this topic, so I will start going there to check it. You know that the name you are answering here is not the name this thing is bearing. So you can just say Victor colon design and implementation of a smart system, that kind of a thing. So this person that dropped car theft, please. Okay, this should be cost let me check the topic. Smart car theft and auto shut down. Oh, na cost rep. Okay, then I've noticed. All right. So, but for others, please try and add your name and the topic. I'll just write it down. Um, this is cost rep. Okay, car theft plus shut down. Okay. While what I was saying, so during that time, he said I would remain in the department after going for orientation camp. And they wanted me to be helping them in some exhibitions and all that because of all these small, small things I do up till now. So I remember vividly a particular defense they wanted to have, and I was to print the template. In Futo, I don't know of yours. Out of 100 marks, your supervisor has 40. I'm talking of Futo now. What is it called now? That day you are defending, those panel of judges and everybody there, and the person that is in charge of that panel, just your defense for that day is breaking down into what? Is broken down into what? 60 marks. You will see number one, dressing mode, 5 marks, 55 will remain. You will see another one, ability to express him or herself, even when he or she is not making point of any kind. That is a expression like smartness when you are expressing yourself. Whether you are saying rubbish or not, be bold. Even if when you are blowing lies, blow it to sound like it's truth. But thank God that the design I've done for you guys, whatever is meant to do is doing it, and it's a nice system. And another point you should know about defense is when any of those people is trying to ask you any question and is out of what you did, hmm, please and please don't answer rudely. If it wasn't included in the features your device is having, just put it that, oh, if the person is a doctor, if he's a prof, you can okay, you can forget about his postgraduate that we call them my prof this because you can always say sir. So sir, it wasn't included in the scope of study, but I think I can put it among the further works. Further works is like recommendations. What another person can do to improve on what you have done. You answer it politely. Do you get? Because I'm just saying this where I've been. I've taught in the classroom for when I was doing my masters. I taught, yeah, 4 people, and I've been kind of person I've been working with lecturers. I know how some of them do. You'll be looking at them, but some of them are having some beefs. They are beefing one another. I'm just telling you, but you will not know. So when a lecturer student is talking well and maybe another one is not happy, that's when you start seeing one kind of question that is out of the word. He's trying to know how to maybe tweak this man's student just to make him look one kind. So in that case, you are not in the right place to now answer rudely. No, politely and calmly and still say, okay, sir, if it's an error now, you can just say, okay, so sorry, sir, it was an oversight. And when you are defending, make sure you have paper and pen. Even when they are saying that and you're not even writing it, just be like say you are, when they make any point observation from your work, you just say, okay, I'm sorry, sir, it was just an oversight. Please, I've noted it. I will correct it before the final copy is submitted. You just know that this one is trained, not just, academics is not just to come first class or second class upper when the character is not there. So always behave so that you prove to them that you have been taught academically and character wise. So that's how to follow it. You know that that 10 minutes you are standing there is not anything. Just make it worth it and you leave there. 5 minutes you are done with your A. And for your information, everybody here, I've not done a project. I started doing project as of 2014. That should be my year 2 or year 3. So I've not seen anybody that did project that had B. B. You don't get B in my work. It's A that you get. Your supervisor, Dr. Amadi, I did his PhD project. So this is what somebody is doing every day. Like as we are talking now, several jobs are here that I'm still doing for. This one is for a master student online. And I also run training for people online in case you are done with this and anybody is interested in learning what I'm doing. This I teach you how to. If you look at this, this is already another design I just started, and I have my mini lab where I use and teach people. Not just electronics, I also build inverter power packs, like solar power packs, for people that are interested in solar and all that. In fact, that is even where I work currently. So I have my tools I use in doing that. Some of them are here. So at any point you need training on anyone, I will make it available for you. Okay, so always try to be as calm as you can be. As long as you are standing in front of them, just give that A and go. Nothing concern you again. You get your A and go. Ehen. So any error they spot out, even whether in your report or whatever, try to be calm about it. Anyone that is totally out of what the topic is saying, you politely say that, oh, sir, it wasn't captured in the scope of study. Scope means where my work can get to and where it can't get to. So scope helps you to guide where you can reach and where you can't reach. So any question coming after your scope, if somebody is designing okay, this first person now keypad, and the person said a lecturer asks you, how can he detect your face and the door will open? You know, it's totally out of it. He didn't ask me to design face recognition and door lock system, which I do very well, but that's not the topic. Now, for me not to be angry, because that's the way you answer that lecturer question. Other lecturers will laugh at him that it's like this lecturer doesn't even know anything about digital system or smart system. If this person is defending keypad, they are asking him face recognition question. So if you make others to laugh at him, and it happens to be people that will influence the mark you are getting that day, it will affect you. So even as that question was off point, still answer by saying, oh sir, I think it wasn't captured in my scope of studies, but it's doable. That's the word you use. But it's doable. Probably the next person that will improve on this my work can always add that. That is very decent. Nobody will get angry with such kind of reply. I don't know if people are getting me. So, all right. Um, I think any other tip that comes up as we are talking, we definitely. Yes, another one is don't always use the word. He he connected the sensor. He connected this, meaning you are referring to me. You are telling them you did not do it. So you have to say I connected the sensor I connected now helps it to do this, helps it to do that. I set for people that use Telegram for their own. You say I went to my Telegram app, I set it this way, I set it this way. I said, not he said. I'm just telling you. And again, let me pass this one. Any of you that after this defense and you still want that your project to be done again for you to be using for anything, promise to teach you free of charge on it. Then you get your components and build it. So, all right. Quickly, anyone that comes to my head again, I will always drop it. So let's start immediately for the topics precisely. Okay. All right, Kennedy, your work is on keypad door lock system. When you talk of keypad, you're talking about A, B, C, D, one to zero, like 0 to 9, anyhow you want to count it. So 0 to 9. Now, hexadecimal, the word hexadecimal, because somebody may be looking at it and tries to pull your leg to know if you really know what you are doing by asking you the word hexadecimal, what is it all about? When you talk about decimal, you're talking about base 10. When you talk about hexadecimal, you're talking about base what? Base 16. Do you get? So I know that when it comes to base, because that word base, another word for it is limit. So if I say base 7, any number you will see in, if I write a number now, let's say I just write a number like this and say 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now tell you that is base 6. I wrote a number 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Subscript 6. This is error of the highest order. You can't have a base and another number equal or even greater than it, and you are calling it a base of that number. So if I should write a number of 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, this is automatically base 9 because you can see 8 there. So there's always, if you are going to base 3, you will stop at number 2. If you are going to base 4, all the numbers you will write must stop at 3. You can't cross. So that base 16 now is that any number, anything you are writing mustn't cross 15. Do you get? That's why 15 is F. So in hexadecimal, how we call it is 10 is A, 11 is B, 12 is C, 13 is D, 14 is E, and 15 is F. That's why we call it. So anybody trying to tweak what is the hexadecimal talking about, just lecture the person at this angle, and the person will know that he didn't just come to defend you. You know what you've done and what you are doing. Okay. Your work, I used the following components. I used Arduino Nano as a controller. Remember, of every work we did, controller was used in each of them. Apart from this lady's work, don't know whether she's here now. Nurse in Chidera Grace. That's the only work that controller did not enter. And her work was just more of experiments. In fact, the work even caused me to buy MP3. And I encourage her that after defending, I've successfully helped her to get MP3 she'll be using to play music. So she can never forget this her project again. And let her not allow the department carry it. So you just defend and carry your MP to house. It's new one. I just bought it and used it to test and package it and added it to her work. So what am I saying? So I use Arduino Nano for your work, Kennedy. Keypad, 4x4. We have 3x4, we have 3x3, we have 4x4. Just depending on what you want to design. But in your case, I used 4x4 keypad. And I hope you saw the password I wrote by the side. If I can remember, it should be, I think, ABC something 9. Anyways, the password is on the body. I made sure that I arranged everything very well. So the password is on the body. And the way it works is this. There's another device there too. Solenoid lock. That thing that comes out and goes back. So you will now tell them when you are defending that this now can be interfaced to the door. So that when you put the right password, it will go back. The door can now open. By the time you put it, if the person wants to maybe know if you actually know what you're doing, you will now say, okay, if you put it in front, what will happen to the inside? How will you come out? The answer is simple. Tell the person you will duplicate the keypad. Do you get what I'm saying? You will duplicate what the keypad. One keypad can be in front, the other one can be behind the door. So that when you are going, you can always enter the password and the door will open. And when you go out and it locks back, when you are coming and that keypad is in front. So use that way to answer that one. You have settled any question coming from that angle. So that's that for Kennedy. What else? So in terms of power supply, where is this guy? Okay. Almost every work there, apart from the ones I put USB cord for powering it, which I will explain. But I use buck converter. This buck converter is like another word for the just voltage regulator. If you bring in a voltage of say 12 volts, let's say 12 volts adapter, I know that these controllers we use, they are 5 volt based. In fact, GPS module is even 3.3 to 4.2. That is the maximum. If you even put 5, you damage it. So this guy helps us to do that. If you supply a high voltage here, This is the input, you supply it, you tune it and get the voltage you want, 5 volts. That's how I gave power to. This one I'm explaining now cuts across to everybody's work. Like you reduces it and gives it the power it wants, like it needs to work without damaging. Okay, so in that your work now, um, there is something everybody should know. There are people that their works there. If you just have this kind of power supply from like in your house, when going to school that day, just pick it. Just pick it. People like that DC fan, Bluetooth based DC fan, temperature based DC fan, um, nursing too, nursing grace. So you don't need to bother with those ones I put because I put like 4 or 5 adapter in that project. So what you now do is every one of them have opened it and peeled it. Most of them are having red and black. Another one is having like green and red. But always know that anywhere you have red and black, red is positive. So you check all your works. I brought out red and black, red and black. So if you peel this one, red to red, black to black, then in any way the adapter is having green and white, like as long as there is no red, know it that is that green as the positive. Just note it. But I know that I think majorly they are red and black, red and black. So that's how you can power your device and you test it. Then lastly on your own is when you want to change the because I use EEPROM to save password. That's to say even if power goes off, the password is saved inside. And also anytime you want to change the password, use Asterisk. Once you press Asterisk on that keypad, it will prompt you and say old password. What it's asking is enter old password. When you enter old password, you press hash. Hash means enter. Then D means delete. I hope you are hearing me, Kenneth. So when you press that asterisk and then it will pop up old password. You now type like ABC something. I put the password there for you. Enter it, put it and press enter. It will now say new password. Then change to what you want and then press enter again. The old password is gone. It will start recognizing the new one. Thank you, Kennedy. Any question you have again, go and drop it on go and use your voice note to drop it on my WhatsApp so that once I see the voice note, I know that it's just for you. Because if you accumulate it in that group we are, I may just mess everything up. Thank you. The second person is Nwoge. Okay, Nwoge, your own. Our matter is different. Your own is software based. So um, you will need to do. I will need to do it with you alone. It's not what we can do here because it requires sharing of screen, you snapping. That one we kill the whole time. Please, you know how we dey run am since. All right, thank you. Maybe today evening at night, you can always chat me. Then we wrap it up. I hope you are okay. All right. So um, the number one is done. Number two to be done later with the person. Number three, Clara, Clara. Okay, smart intrusion. If you are here, Clara, just say yes. That will tell me that you are here so that I won't be talking when you are not here. I want to see your own yes, I'm here now. I want to see it. Number six. Who is number six? Sorry. Who wrote after course rep? After shutdown. After shutdown is I'm waiting for Clara to just answer yes, I'm here. Okay, after shutdown is temperature and occupancy based. Okay. That should be okay, yeah. Wait, You not write his name again. He's even answering Pope. How will I know that Pope is the name I have? Okay, I'll use the topic. Occupancy and that's a is a Chinecherem Christian. Is a Chinecherem Christian. Is a Chinecherem Christian. That's a occupancy plus temperature. Temperature based like a smart fan. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Right now, your work is okay. It's not even the one. I'm still waiting for sorry. Still waiting for Clara to say yes, I'm here. Because if he's not here and I'm explaining, it will require her to come and read it again. So Amos is I'm just writing some of the people that have dropped their topic so that if Clara did not respond, I'll go to Theophilus because he's the fourth person. I'm following everything sequentially. But while I wait for Clara, let me be writing the topics I'm seeing down. Seventh topic I'm seeing here is smart okay, home automation using SMS. Using SMS. Eighth topic is nursing grace. Okay. Then nursing grace has a live file. Okay. Ninth topic is has Clara responded? Okay, yes, she has. She has. Okay, just I'm already at meditation adaptive fan. Okay, ninth one is who again? Olebara. Okay, Clinton. Adaptive fan. Okay. Tenth one is adaptive DC fan control mechanism driven by real-time runoff. Okay. Mhm. By real-time temperature variation. Okay. And that's one. That's you didn't write your name. Clinton is GPS based. Okay. Clinton is not this one. Clinton is GPS based. GPS based. Back something something something. All right. Who who dropped that topic that says an adaptive DC fan speed control? Adaptive DC fan speed control. Adaptive DC fan. As me, you're writing on them. Just I know I have them here, but just to make it faster. Adaptive an adaptive DC fan speed control. Implementation of Bluetooth using occupancy. Mechanism using real-time variation. Is it adaptive using real-time temperature variation? Okay, see it here. Um, that's Uchi Franklin. Franklin. Okay, that's a DC fan. Adaptive DC fan. free time. Okay, all right, let me continue. I've captured 10 already. So remember, I'll be faster now. Okay, Clara, your topic is smart intrusion. You already have a lot on this your topic. So just observe what I said when it comes to defense. Anyone that they are saying that it should have been added, just humbly try to let them know that it wasn't captured in the study, scope of the study. Then to start with, your work has many applications. When you talk all these talkings, do everything, if you are trying to start, always try to mix up what you are saying with the importance and applications. Now, what do I mean? When you're introducing it, that your PowerPoint now, also find a way to where you can add that uh, a device that can, uh, since there is high insecurity in the content, your work has so many application areas. Your work is just make sure you gather the point very well and you will enjoy defending it because of the security situation in country, it is wise one gets the first hand information or the photo of any visitor right from the gate. You know that your device now, if you go and mount it at your gate and you are upstairs, if you like, let it be 10-story building, 20-story building. Anybody that comes close to your premises, your gate, it captures it and sends to you. So, because of the situation in the country, the insecurity in the country, your topic has vast areas of application. So, when you start, you try to let them know that the device is easy to use, less power consumptive. You can see that I designed it that even power bank can handle it. And how you test your work, definitely, it uses internet. So in this talk I'm making, if your work uses internet, I'll be sending you people some of the SSID and password I use. What I mean by SSID is that if your device is using internet, know it that you will rename your hotspot and give it a password that is the same thing as the one I've used there. So that anytime you just set your phone like this, you set it, what happens? The system, your prototype will pick network from your phone directly without anybody asking it for anything and anything. So after here, I'll be calling. I think Clara is already having her own SSID and password. So set your phone. You know what SSID means? The name of your hotspot. Let me explain it in case there's anybody that's not getting what I am talking about here. Let's say you don't have data. You want to share somebody's data. What would the person do? The person will go on his or her hotspot so that you will see the name of that person's phone on your own. Then you tap. You now ask the person, help me the password. So that name that your phone is bearing, you must change it to what I've written here. And I will snap this and share to you so that you know where your own falls. What do I mean? You know the name you'll be changing your phone's hotspot name to. You know the password you change it to. Once you do that, anytime that your device is powered, it will automatically pick it from your phone. Or my file, it mustn't be phone hotspot. If it's still my file like this, you are still using this type, you just change it as well to the name I will give, the name I've given here. So this information I'm giving now is for everybody that his or her work has what is it called? Internet that uses internet rather that uses Wi-Fi. So in that your work, you change, I'm talking about Clara now, you change your hotspot name, you change the password, and once that is done, you make sure that it's already taking pictures before you enter and start talking. Do you get? So another point I will also make for everybody here is this: don't always let them know that you are hoping on what the prototype will do for you to perform well. I will say it again. Let it not be seen in you, in your body language, that your strength is on that prototype you are holding. No. Even as you're talking, as there's also a prototype for proof of concept. That's what it's called. POC, proof of concept. So just be talking like the prototype is not where your strength is relying on. Do you get? So you can just talk guys to prove the concept. There's also a prototype for test running if need be. You keep talking, talking, talking. And just as I said, even when you are not getting everything 100%, but the ones you are saying, say it as if though you are the one that invented those words. He can do this, he can do that, he can do this. Say it with boldness. And any question that wants to throw you off balance, you can always put, okay, so I will note it down and try to verify. But at this point, uh, it seemed either I'm not getting exactly what the question and how it relates into the hardware or the prototype, but I've noted it down for verification. Thank you, sir. Then the person will know that you are ready to learn, you are not harsh. So that your work now, once you plug it and power it, set your network credentials, it will capture. There's a motion sensor in front of it. I'm talking about Clara's work now. So anywhere you hang it, as somebody is walking close, so that's to say that your work, that's even another challenge you may likely face is that once you power it, now it senses motion. That's what it's called, motion sensor. So as you are talking and people are in that room and they are making maybe talking, somebody moving, or it will keep sending pictures. So I hope you're aware. So just let them know that why the continuous picture is taking place is because we are you just use it, I'm just talking like I'm the one defending now. He's doing so because I'm distorting the environment. That's the motion we're talking about. So now you will understand that if you actually want it to take pictures only when intruder enters, you tell them this thing has to be hung somewhere and left alone, so that when everywhere is quiet, the motion is not disturbed. Immediately somebody enters, what happens? You distort the motion, it picks your picture and sends to Clara. Do you get? So that by the time you plug it on your power bank and maybe you place it on the table you are talking, your phone will keep dropping pictures. That's normal. You are causing distortion of the motion within that vicinity. So that's how it should work. If you want it to really work when somebody enters, make sure you use your mouth and convince them. They will know that yes, you actually know what. Even when they know that you did not carry soldering iron to do it, you can, with what you are saying, they will know that you actually participated. You even you try soldering some parts. What defense is all about is conviction. Convince them that you did it and you know what you're having. So don't use the word that if you can't convince them, you confuse them. Don't try confusing. Go from the angle of convincing them, telling them this is important, that in some homes is needed. Even when you're at work, anybody that comes around in the vicinity, like at the gate, you get the notification and see the person's picture and know how did the person dress. Is he a person that is likely to be an armed robber? This is all those things. Use it and package your topic as you're talking. And most importantly, the grace. I've been following my work, the grace of God, that nobody gets B, not at all. So I wish you your A in your defense. All right. Thank you so much. Any question you get, drop it on my WhatsApp as voice note so that I can reach it to you directly and I will not join it up with others. Remember why I'm doing this is if at any point you did not get anything that I said on your own particular topic, you can always come back to this page and skip to where your own is discussed. You listen to it again. All right. Who is the next person here? I've done. I'm counting that I've done three already. Fourth one is Theophilus. Okay. Smart drunk uh, driver detection. See, on the order of defense, you are going to buy action beta. See the one I used in testing it. So you buy action beta because you need to present what is it called? You need to bring alcohol material or chemical close to that sensor. How is it done? Um, if you like, when going down there, you can just get foam. That foam you get, if you open the action beta, you just do it like this, like you soak it. It's already having the this account. You may put it in a bottle like just aside it will be presentable. Then you just use that foam. Once it touches it, you now give this one. But don't do it when you have not started talking so that they will not think that you took alcohol before coming to defense. So, in fact, allow the what is it called? Allow the judges to be the one that will ask you to test. You also ask them, I hope opening the alcohol content here will not be bad to will they allow it? You are just trying to be a good person. Possibly if they say yes, you go ahead. But now let's break down how your device works. Oh, sorry, I forgot something. You needed to say yes, I'm here, so that I can know that you're explaining, like I'm explaining your own. So fast, just type that you are here. I'm talking about Theophilus. Just type I'm here. Theophilus, I'm here. Let me write the remaining topic. There's another topic here. I've written adaptive DC fan so that one follows. As I wait for Theophilus to do that. Another one that follows is Clarity Captain GPS. Okay. One that follows is innovation of a custom made Bluetooth. Okay. Custom made Bluetooth event timer. 11th one is who is that self? Onya Idekwa here. And this work, there are two. This work, there are two. This work, there are two. Bluetooth digital clock. Who is this one? I said, write your name, please, before the topic. Okay, anyway, since the topic is two, I can just treat it as one. You people can share the explanation. As simple as that. So after that, next one is microcontroller based automatic gate keep off. Okay, automatic gate keep off. Automatic. Exactly. This person got it right. Huh? Okay, it's not even the one that wrote his name. Okay. Okay, he used his name in the. All right. Collins. Collins Peter. Okay, gate keep off. All right. After gate keep off, I'm still waiting for Theophilus to say I'm here. Okay, I said that already. All right. Gate keep off, then smart West bin. Ah, the the best project, smart West bin. That's a barra. Smart West bin. Okay. All right. Theo, your work is on this, as I was saying. There's a GSM module in your work. This guy, this guy is in your work. This GSM module is what is helping it send message. Those SMS that you'll be getting. This is it. Now, your work is straightforward. Chat me after now WhatsApp. I will share the user manual with you. But I'm sorry to say this, I want to say now, because that's how your supervisor asked me to do it. Anybody here that you know that your work is using SMS to communicate, he specifically asked me, I don't know if you're hearing me, to use his own phone number for receiving or for controlling. I don't know if you get the point now. So people like people like these Theophilus I'm talking about now, people like Osrat, people like Olebara, people like Ezenwa Gospel. Ezenwa Gospel for window notification. Okay. People like I've mentioned Theophilus, Theo. People like who again? Amos somewhere. Smart home automation. People like Amos. Those people I've mentioned now, your supervisor asked me, even he wanted to go to the extent of people using Telegram for their own, that I should use his own account. But by the time I finished telling him the settings to do, entire, he can say no feed all those ones. So he then said I should leave them to do that one by themselves. So for SMS, please, is your supervisor that will be issuing command to the device and is the one that will be receiving feedback. He said I should use his phone number. So that's how that one. And so now let's explain how it works. You must get a SIM card ready. That SIM card you are getting is not the same thing as the one your supervisor gave me the number to use. The one your supervisor gave me the number to use is the receiver, because your work now is anytime it senses alcohol, that sensor now, MQ135 is the sensor I used. Sorry, MQ135 is for what's it called? Um, quality, air quality. So the one that senses alcohol is 2 or 3, MQ2 or MQ3. Just check it. Plenty sensors. It's just when I'm using it and now focus, okay, this is the one I'm just check your materials. You will see it should be MQ3. And the point I'm making is that once alcohol particle goes close to it, what happens? It triggers output. Look at the way your system is meant to work. Pay very much attention. Once it senses alcohol, remember what we are trying to do is we are looking at a situation where on the highway checkpoints, if a particular device, that your project now, to have maybe extension of where the sensor is to be like microphone or something, just anyhow. The design can be any format, but for now, we're looking at something that can be this way. Let's say something like this power bank now is your device. Ehen. The sensor might be somewhere close to this I'm holding. And at the checkpoint, the concerned authority may decide to say hi to the driver for the driver to just stop. Even if you just say, good day, officer. You just say, good day, officer. And those people that are already drunk, the sensor will be able to pick alcohol particle from their mouth. And what happens? Because it's already, this device I'm holding is not like it's the officer that will hold it, sorry. It will be added to it will be implemented in the vehicle that people are using for public transport and whatsoever. The only thing they will always be watch out the officers now is that when they stop you at the checkpoint, they'll be able to ask you, activate your alcohol detection device. If you activate, they will ask you, oya talk. If you just talk and it senses alcohol, you know what the system will do? This one I designed for you now. It will trigger booster. You will start hearing the alarm. Beep, beep, beep. Red LED will show. Listen up. I allowed it to stay for 30 seconds. Why? That's why when you are defending, add these flavors to make them know that you actually reason this well before doing it. So I gave 30 seconds gap, a 30-second gap. in such a way that as it's doing PM, PM, the countdown has started. You see that those officers now should direct the driver, yeah, drive, leave the road, because after the 30 seconds, the engine will stop. Do you get? So I used a DC motor and tire that is rotating. Remember, the way I use it is your key now. When you start it, the tire should start rotating. Are you getting me? To be rotating. If you make immediately you pick this alcohol particle without foam I talked about, just close, you mustn't even put it on the sensor, just close like this. It will trigger the alarm and the tire will not stop immediately. Then the buzzer will be saying pay, pay, the countdown will start. Immediately it counts to 30. That period, that window of 30 seconds, we are using it as the time that the officers will should have told the driver to drive out of the road. You know that if you don't put that kind of gap, that means they will keep occupying the road, causing traffic and all that, just in the name of they are trying to detect the drunk drivers. You even create more problems than solving it. So the 30 seconds, you may increase, you can, as you are talking, you may even increase to 2 minutes just to make sure that the driver gains enough space to park and leave the roadside. Maybe the space is parking might have been created by the officer where they park defaulters, drunk drivers that will flout the law. So 30 seconds, if you watch, immediately 30 seconds is over. You know what will happen? The tire will stop. And anything you do not start again. Oh. It will not start again until you send reset, RESET, 1, 2, 3, 4. Until you send, and in this case now, the person that will send it is your supervisor. This is it now, because that his phone number I used is the one that will send a reset to this your device. Then when your device receives the word reset, 1, 2, 3, 4, no space in between, just reset 1, 2, 3, 4. Once he receives it, it will now come back to normal. So that's how your system works. But note this one. Now that SIM card you are putting here must have airtime. I recommend you can recharge 500 naira for that day. Then not only having airtime, before you even test you will use the adapter I put there to give power to it, and make sure that when you put positive and negative, make sure you shift them apart so that they will not breach. I will still recommend you can even have small sellotape in your bag. As you are doing it like that, it shows that you actually did the work, not you just come with you plug and play. You putting the power supply on it is showing that you should actually have a knowledge of what you did. So you put the red to red, black to black, you mask it. Remember those adapters, if you use, you give to another person to use because they are like five. So it didn't go round. But what you must do before you expect any result of sending SMS or whatever in this your work is when you start it, use your phone number to call that SIM card you put here. I'm not talking about your supervisor's phone number. No, that particular SIM card you are going to put here. The work of that SIM card is to be sending message SMS to that your supervisor. If you now say that, I would have used your own phone number. So the work should have been to be sending you SMS. Drunk driver detected. You will even see the message I wrote. I even put Abia plate number this that Theophilus Victor has been detected being drunk and all that. The message will drop. You will see it. So but for that to work, the SIM card you put there must be ringing first. Call it, and you will still hearing it to like normal way call goes. If you can't get that, don't expect any result at all. It must ring. And this particular explanation I just made now cuts across to everybody that his work is based on SMS. You must first put the SIM card, give enough airtime, and when you start it, you must give it little time like a minute or even less than a minute. Anything 30 seconds above should be able to connect this guy to network, to GSM network. And by the time you call the number there, it should be ringing. That time is ringing, the system is ready to be used. And that's something I added to your work to make it kind of better. There is a button by the side. That button is just like, you know that we don't trust network sometimes. So if at all like sending that message after detecting this and is now in the lock mode, it doesn't want to release, you can actually press that button. Everything will come back to normal. But that button shouldn't be in the re-implementation. Like if you are taking it outside there for driver, definitely once they don't drink, you just tap am, they reset am, they go. Nothing like sending messages to the concerned authority and all that. I just did that for the defense sake in case on sending messages it enters the lock mode and the maybe network is because it depends on the message you're receiving from your supervisor that will make it to unlock. If the message did not go successful, how do you know? So because we not implement that, but the point is first thing you should always know is ring the number here. If it's going, you are on the good side of getting SMS. So any other question you may ask or you need to know, I will send the user manual. Remember your supervisor has already asked me for user manual of all the projects, but the ones I've sent to him now are the ones that are SMS based. So he will still ask me for that user manual, I will forward it to you on WhatsApp. So use voice notes to ask other questions on your own page. Thank you. So quickly, the next person is course rep. So course rep, if you are here, just type I'm here. Are you there? Are you there? In fact, oh. See, course rep will even be easier because um, everything I've said here. I like this one. Oh. Course rep, you even tested your work. You remember when I did it, we are talking and you were testing it. So we are nothing new again. It's still the same work. The only difference now is that instead of you receiving the SMS, instead of you sending that lock back on by you know how we were doing that time, it's not your supervisor that will do it. Fine and good. So I don't even see your own being explained again, but I just want to be sure that you are here. Are you here? Just type I'm here. I'm here. Can I see your name there? Are you the one answering? Just let me and type you are here. Let me and type you are here, please. Because if you are not here, I've already explained your one before, so I can move to another person. I can move to another person. Um, we're still waiting for him. Okay, as we wait for Kostra, the next person on the list is Eze Chinecherem. Are you here? If you are here, type yes, I'm here. Type yes, I'm here. So that you can start your own. Your own is temperature and occupancy, DC fan based. Oh, sorry, let me get it right. Where is it? Okay. Implementation of a smart light control system using occupancy and temperature. Okay. Who is typing I'm there? Okay. As I've said, customer should type I'm here and he has not typed. Uh, Chinecherem, can you type I'm here? Either of you that types first, I will pick. Though customer may not even need any other explanation. His work. So who is there? 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 I'm waiting. If Kosrep and Eze Chinecherem are not typing I'm here, if they're not typing I'm here, the next on the list is Amos, home automation using SMS. Are you here? I've called three persons now on the list, and none of them is typing I'm here. I've called Kosrep, I've called Eze Chinecherem, I've also called Amos. also called Amos. Who is there? Okay, if Amos is not typing, I'm here. Can can Nelson Grace type I'm here? Can Nelson Grace type I'm here? I've called four persons now. I'm here to see I'm here. Okay, you can see Nelson Grace is with us, so she has just typed immediately. All right. Okay, Grace, let's pick your own. All right. Um, your work will be giving you receiving now that who typed this I'm here. But let me continue with Grace. All right. So you know the full meaning of Li-Fi. Li-Fi is light fidelity, just like Wi-Fi, wireless fidelity. Now we are trying to see how we can send sound through light. Your own work is more of experimental. If you check where I discuss the principal operation and that circuit diagram, for demonstration's sake, your work, let me see, your work has a your work has solar panel, small solar panel like that, with earphone plug, you know now. So then another one has earphone out. Just you know what I mean by earphone, and you can plug on something. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. You know, normal earphone now, you plug on your phone and you start hearing somebody. So your device has two of that. One is transmitter, the other one is receiver. The transmitter is that one that if you check the side, there's a place where you can actually plug adapter, 12 volt adapter. Plug 12 volt adapter to one place. Like person like you now, if you have any 12 volt adapter in your house, don't even bother disturbing others with those adapters I put there. Just get a good TV decoder adapter. Just plug it there. You plug and power it. Immediately you plug, hmm, immediately you plug it, then the earphone part, remember the port for plugging this adapter will be somewhere there. If you plug it, it's trying to give, it will give power to this guy, but the LED will not come on data until you carry that earphone uh, jack and plug on your phone. That LED will now come on. Watch you, that LED will what? Come on. You have set up the transmitter, keep it one side. The LED remains on. Normal, look at the I wanted to use laser. See the laser I wanted to use for you? Laser light. Laser light is the one that points from here to far away. Unfortunately, it didn't work because of I think I bought it some time ago. I bought it for another higher project, but I wanted to even use it for your work. But it seems that it has already damaged. I remember your work came very late. You will bear me witness. So me trying to get another laser was no longer there for me. So if not that I've been the system, I decided to use LED to replace it. But if you want something you can stay far away and send voice like sound as I'm talking, is laser that you can go for. But now you are trying to do what we call proof of concept. So that moment you have plugged your adapter, 12 volts adapter here, and you have plugged your earphone plug on your phone, possibly be playing music. Now it's playing, but you can't hear it because you are plugged there. You know now when you plug earphone, if there is no speaker, you will not hear anything. You just be waiting. You go and pick your receiver. Receiver is that tiny solar panel that has earphone pin as well. I told you that your work has two earphone pins, one on the receiver side, one on the transmitter. Transmitter is now set. LED is on because song is playing on your phone, and this guy is powered on the extension. Put it on the extension. You are playing song on your phone. LED is on. receiver side now you pick that small panel with that phone pin, earphone pin plug on your MP3. That MP3 I bought for you, on it. You know that that place you are changing the mode, a place you will press, it will say Bluetooth connection. Immediately is on that. Leave, don't plug, even it's even auto. Like that MP is auto. Anytime you plug that pin on the auxiliary, you know what auxiliary means? Where that pin that look like where you can like looks like where you can plug earphone on that MP3. Plug plug that earphone plug from the solar panel, plug it there. I expect that MP to say inline mode, like it has switched from Bluetooth to auxiliary. But even if it doesn't say that, you can do it by manually. Doing it manually, like you press Bluetooth, it will say Bluetooth, then press again. Not FM, we know say FM they are three: Bluetooth, FM, and auxiliary. But it goes this way: Bluetooth, auxiliary, and FM. Not FM, is Bluetooth auxiliary. So if you plug it now, station the panel like this, just stand it. You see this one is already having LED. I told you we first switch on the LED here with 12 volts adapter. Rather. The LED is on and phone is playing. Are you getting me? Bring that LED closer to the panel. Be going like this. Be going like this. We see that you get to a particular distance. The, the song that is playing on this phone will start playing on the MP. Everybody will see that this MP has no such song that is playing there, but it's now playing it. You have used this light to send that sound to it. And that's one of the principles of Li-Fi technology. See, the only thing you will likely encounter for you not to say, it didn't pick up. Your device, every single product I sent was working and is still working. That's just how I do my things. So you see that back you are plugging this pin for MP. That one from solar panel you are plugged to the MP3. When you plug it at the back, I recommend you do it with your friend so that you will do it well. This person will be holding you that LED for you and is going to, the pen will point it close to the panel. You now, you will carry that phone plug, earphone plug that is from solar panel and plug at the back of the MP. You do like say you are pulling it small. Guys here will understand with me that maybe if you know that this earphone plug, there are ones that are mono, there are ones that are stereo. You may not know what I'm talking about. Do like you are trying to pull it small. If you do that, the other person is holding that line, you will just see that there's a way you will try to pull it small, it will pick. So you are doing this is not because the MP is having issues or something. I just noticed it. You know, I can't just notice something and now hide it. You go and face it. When you just plug that solar panel earphone pin direct, it might not pick until you do like you are doing it like this, tweaking it small and this, before you know it will pick. But what matters is that you can't do it alone. Let another person hold this light for you like this. The phone must be playing music because it's that music that is playing that you want to start hearing on this MP. That's the idea, and it will work perfectly well. So I recommend you get your work and test it and give me feedback. So after the defense, you are a brand, you are owner of a brand new MP3. Don't allow them to carry it and go. Find a way to carry it and go to your house and start using it. So any other thing you might ask, any principle behind it, based on what I've explained and what you read in that your chapter 3, will help you to tell them that the setup was conducted and is actually true. It's just like a proof of concept that sound can actually be sent via light to another source. Thank you. Any other question, use voice note to ask it on my WhatsApp uh, number. All right, we're done with that. Um, who said, course rep, I'm not saying any other thing on your own, because I taught you that one before every. So who is the black community? Assuming people are using when just anytime I say to write I'm here, my name is Victor. Always put it like this. I'm here hyphen Victor. If I just look at it, except if two people are answering the same name, you can just add the third one that distinguishes you from that person. This one is better. Oh, it's because that you're answering the black community. Oh, I beg, because I don't explain your own before. Nothing shame. I'm not explaining any shit again. Only thing you can do is everything you did that time with your phone. I told you that time I was calling that I used to call you that right there in school you were controlling the DC fan rotating here. So by those SMS you were sending, bike on, bike off, and your own doesn't have GPS this thing. So your own is even straightforward. However, you will not be the one to control it now. Rather, your supervisor will do. But the only part you will play is make sure you buy airtime and give a particular SIM card to the sorry, you will buy a SIM card, put in that your project. And I think see how to put a SIM card though. I will snap it and drop. If I forget, you people now type on the page because of you in particular that I should snap how to put the SIM card and drop in that group. Please, it's very important. Not anyhow you put the SIM. So you put the SIM card, make sure that there is enough airtime. 500 naira airtime will not finish your money. And to start testing, you don't start testing without first calling this number. You don't expect result when you have not what call the number and be sure that it's going. That particular number, you will buy a new SIM card if you don't have more than one. If there's anyone you can use after you remove it, just put it and call that number. If it's going, you know that at least step number one is already achieved. Mhm. Your testing now is when you use the key to on the ignition, the DC motor is expected to start turning. So, and you are meant to receive notification. It's your spouse that will receive. Hmm? But even if you don't receive, if network, it's a sake of defense now, maybe if it's taking time for you to receive notification, try to, what will I use now? Try to send lock. As you did it last time. If you send lock, sorry, was it lock or shutdown? Just check what we did that time. If you send shutdown, I'm telling you that DC motor will stop. And any other thing you are doing that time you've sent shutdown will not work. Do you get? uh Was it reset that we used to bring back the system or unlock? I think an unlock, right? Until you send unlock again before it will start working. So I think your one is very straightforward. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Any other question you still have, you drop it on my WhatsApp. Okay, Cosgrove is done. Who is where is Eze Chinemere? Okay, Amos is here. I've seen Amos is here. Oh, I just thank God that SMS people are coming the same time. GSM based project people are chatting now. Everything I'm saying for anybody I've explained his or her own in terms of SMS. The one that is common for all of you people is that you must buy enough airtime, put to enter that SIM card you're putting in the device. And for you to even start anything, as long as you power the device, make sure you call that number and it's going to you must do that before you even expect any result at all. All right. So then for your own is the simplest. Just what your person needs to type is just load on. LOAD no space, so one word. You will see the relay switching. Bulb comes on. Load off. LOAD OFF. It goes off. But one thing is at least when you are controlling, know that this is SMS. Always give it a gap. Not that you send load on. In the next 3 seconds, you are sending load off. This is just like the message you send to people. Don't think it's working in another way. It's still the same SMS you send to people that you are sending. So if you send to them, you allow for network to do this own this thing. So if I were you, if I send on, I should at least wait for like 30 seconds probably up to a minute. If even if you are they're asking you what are you waiting that switch it off now. You can tell them that I need to make sure that the the system has completed the sending message loop. You just use the word and some of them that are writing code will be able to say, okay, yes, let it finish the sending loop section that can now send off message so that it will switch it off. They will believe you and you do that. So almost your work is just as simple as that. Once the SIM card is going, when you call it and it's going, you send your supervisor, you send load on to trigger, LED will come on. Remember, yes, your work has where you can plug it on a charger. Just this one is a general note for everybody. If you pick your work and you see USB from the device, one particular person, his or her own has the Arduino cord who is calling. Once it has USB cord or Arduino cord and another wire like 1 mm. What it simply means, just a minute. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah, good morning, sir.
yeah, good day.
Please, I'm calling in respect of your package from AliExpress.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Where are you now?
Please look available. I'm at Temple DJ on that bridge. That Kedesan bridge, sir.
Why must you be on that bridge?
Sir?
Why must you be on that bridge? Oh? Okay,
I can't hear you, sir.
I will send somebody to come and pick it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. So some of the tools I use and work that are coming. All right. So it might have USB ports. It might have when I say Arduino port, is that blue cord, but I know that that one was just only one. I wanted to configure it to be working with USB, but people were just rushing. Remember, what even made the whole work not to be like the last ones were like I was rushing, but because when you people send, I will not take time to buy the tools, the component that will make up that one. When I'm done like this, you will just see another week, one topic will drop, another two topics will drop. So if we are saying this and I thought the topics came the same time, I'm telling you, even before the end of April, some of you I finished your job like February. Those ones that came very early. So, but nevertheless, if you see your work is having USB cord, then another wire, Amos in particular, you will buy 3-pin plug. Do you know what is 3-pin plug? Go to electrical shop. I always leave a minor one like this for you to do. Let it be a sign that you did something on your work. This is a 3-pin plug. Not with wire, that normal one. You enter electrical shop, they will sell it to you. So that second 1 mm wire that is not USB on your work, you have to buy this 3-pin plug, open it, use screwdriver and make the connection. It's not hard. Let it be the only thing you contributed hardware wise on your work. But if you have any issue after buying this plug alone, not with wire, after buying it, if you still want to buy with wire, fine. So that one is just showing that you no even want stress at all. That wire that comes out here, just the one that is blue and brown, we just share them. When we enter one wire, when we enter the other. For the 1 mm that I brought out from that your project. So the one that is green, the third wire, is earth, leave it. Is important, but is not considered in the work. So when you're doing that, you come in, I guide if you have any issue. So every other person at your work has USB, always find either your phone charger or power bank to power it. So, all right. Your questions, use voice note to drop it on my page. All these SMS based projects, they are just related. Only difference is just the kind of command this person is giving. But you people are observing many things in common. Thank you. And good luck. That's the most treated. Who else? Who else? Okay, course rep. Yeah. The number has changed though. Don't worry. That's uh, that's how your supervisor said it. Even he wanted to, even all the Telegram apps, he even said I should do everything to be working on his own. But after telling him what to do, steps, the man tired. Say, I beg, leave them, let them do that one to work with their own devices. But the one of SMS is simpler, it's just to copy his number and I will program it to work. So he insisted I do. Thank God, if not that I've used your number to test it before, now it will appear to you like, why the sudden, does it mean I can't make it work with you? But thank God that time you were there controlling your work. So just a day before sending it, I opened the code, changed the phone number there to his own. And again, I can also make it work with more than one phone number. But look at the truth. The truth of the matter is this: your work and most of all other SMS work based had already been completed before that is um, directive. So don't expect me because the code I will write to accommodate two or more, I will need to go to the code again and tweak one or two areas. But the time was not there again. So if you watch, as I was doing it, I do and test and call the owner. We perfect it. I do another one, I call the owner. I did that very well. But changing all the phone numbers to his own at this latest time, I couldn't do another thing rather than opening the code. I remove your own phone number, put his own. That just it. You know now, when the whole thing is piled up, I think if you were in my shoes, you will still do the same. But if she told me even when people had now started making payments or something, I would have programmed it to be working with two people. But there is no cause for alarms. For you to even be on good terms with your supervisor, you do know the kind of big plus it is. For him to be the one that will be receiving message or be sending, it's clear to people even sitting with him that these people actually did this work to a point of carrying their supervisor along. It's advantageous, I bet. I even thank God even so you don't need to panic. It's a positive sign that even your supervisor participated in a way in what you people did. So you should be happy about that. So no cause for alarm. All right. I think I'm done with that. Who is a teenager? Are you here? If you are here, type I'm here. Teenager. Put it like that. So that I will know that you are here. Put it like that. Put it like that. I'm waiting. Is a teenager. I'm here. Type it like that. Then if teenager is a teenager is not here, or even if he's here, the next person that should type his or her name is Clinton. Clinton. Just type I'm here. Clinton. I'm here. Is a teenager. So another person that will be joining them is I'm here. Franklin. So those three people, I'm waiting for you. After that, I just have three more people here to conclude. So, and anybody I did not cover his or her own part, I don't know, because they will book another section for me now. Maybe we'll book another section tomorrow. Because if you watch now, if I had used Google Meet from here, you just be hearing, oh, it's this one, and when I'm talking, somebody's question may make me to spend 20 minutes on one topic. I'm telling you from experience. But with what I've done now, I excluded you people from interrupting when I'm talking. And that thing can makes me to concentrate. Whatever I'm saying, I say it straight. So every other interaction can come on WhatsApp. This one is just exclusively meant for explanation. Okay, who is saying I'm here? Amos. Okay, I've treated Amos. I'm here. Franklin. Okay. Okay. Franklin's message dropped before Clinton. No problems. Franklin, what is your topic? DC adaptive implementation of an adaptive DC fan control mechanism driven by Rita. Oh, yours is straightforward. No internet, no SMS. Ama m na ị na-anụ Igbo, I were your work like this, etinyela m pot there. Just carry, even if you don't have GoTV, any 12 volt adapter, 12 volt adapter like this. Because those ones I put there have just that morning, people were defending on Tuesday. I needed to beat, if it's Lagos, I say, needed to beat the traffic. So I know that there was a work that came a week before the day I did that. It was just God that touched me in that night. So the day I collected the last digital clock, that's for Israel Okechukwu, the same night I did the board, put the LEDs. I even had to pick another board I've designed for that, just like this work now. I had to pick a board like this for another work and replace it on that Israel's work for me to catch up with. Because I said, whether it's raining or shining, Friday, all these projects must be fair. So why am I saying this? The thing now made me, I wanted every work to have um, this guy. Every work must have this, every work must have this. So, but nevertheless, you use your Go TV adapter or anything 12 volts, you plug it. Your work is simple. Look at how it works. If you check that your work, you will see where there's a black something there. It's a sensor. That is the number for that temperature sensor is GS18B20. That is the name. You will still see it in the work where I explained it. So the work of that is when you and your work, you'll be needing soldering iron abeg. Let me tell you now. You'll be needing soldering iron, either soldering iron or lighter. But why lighter may not be the best is if you don't use the lighter carefully, you may use it and damage the sensor. But soldering iron is better because watch, if you are using soldering iron, you will look on top of that device, you will see black something. It looks like small transistor, but it's actually what? That is the sensor, temperature sensor. See how it will look like. Can you see it? So that is the temperature sensor I used for your work. So if this soldering iron is hot and you are doing it like this on it, touch and remove, touch and remove, touch and remove, you will see that what is it called? The LEDs are lined up, will be changing. There's one for low, there's one for medium, there's one for high, that way, that way. And as you are doing that, the speed of the fan will be increasing based on the LED. If they list LEDs on, that's why you will have what is it called soldering iron or lighter. Then you also buy ice block or pure water that is very chill, cold. Ice block is even better, put it. Because when you do it like this and the temperature is rising to a point where the fan is now blowing fast, if you still take that pure water that is very cold and start touching on the body of this sensor, you will see that the LEDs will drop down, the speed will also reduce. You have demonstrated that it is adaptive. That word adaptive is that it can control the speed on its own based on environmental temperature. That is the definition you can give to anybody. Do you get? So when you put this, speed will increase when you use the ice block and touch it very close. Remember, you will not allow water to penetrate or enter inside your device because electronics is not a friend of water at all. So when you are touching, make sure the sensor you are touching, not you be allowing water to splash inside. VCC and ground are not too far. If you breeze the two, oti baje in Yoruba, it will spoil. Alright, so now if you touch it like that, you see that the speed will be changing based on whatever you are using. Here, what is it called? Soldering iron or the ice block you are touching. Your work is done. All these GSM base, you call number, you do this one. Your own project is just a gentleman's project. Don't have problem. Don't have any, and none of you has any problem. But I'm just telling you, your own is as simple as anything. Do you get? What you start doing now, you start saying that it will be nice to be used for where a child can stand up and control the fan on his own. To be controlled based on weather, not anyhow it is. The fan is highest. It's not good for a child, that kind of a thing, your device will solve it. And think of one or two places where it can be applied. So your own topic is done and dusted. Any question that you have, drop it for me on on WhatsApp, so I can attend to it. And remember, if you did not listen to when I started, please, I expect you. I say something, some tips you should observe as person, as someone defending a project to observe, so that you will not uh, make some common mistakes as you are defending. All right. Thank you, Franklin. Then who is Clinton here? Okay. All right. Your work is a fantastic one. Whatever I have said about GSM, you put SIM card, oh, you call it, oh, and it's still the same your supervisor will receive those ones. Your own part is that you are the one to buy the SIM card and put, and you are the one to recharge it. You know, we are talking about two SIM cards here. One will be inside the work. That's to say, anybody here that your work involves SIM card, you are going to use screwdriver to open the work again. Any day you are opening it, try to let me know, that will guide you so that you not do the wrong thing. But if you can carefully do it, nothing is there. I've promised to snap how to put the SIM card and put uh, in the group. Once I do that, you look at how it's done. Anytime you lose it, just put it, and that's all. Now, the same thing applies to you. You put it, you call the number. If it's going, before you know that you are set. Now, when it's going, um, because your own has GPS, the idea now is that if at any point you on the ignition key, the motor should start turning. Everything will be turning, 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 turning. So, but late peradventure you can't find your car. That kind you are just looking at theft now, you know we talk about theft. So if you should send, I was just trying to vary the way to lock all these things. Let it not just be I was saying you send lock, you send shutdown. But your own, I think it should be lock I used. So but if you I will still send you what is it called user manual. Yes, your work has a user manual. I will still send it to you. So when you send lock, especially when you are looking for your device, maybe it's missing the bike now, and that car, device is already turning this motor is turning the tire. Immediately you receive that word lock through SMS, and that will be your supervisor that will send it lock. It will what automatically stop that tire from moving. Then now you are now in the state of you are looking for your bike. What next will you do? You believe that the one you've sent has stopped the car from the bike from moving. What do you do next? You want to know where the bike is located. You now type uh, location, the word, you type location. Once you type location, it's going to respond to you with Google Map link as SMS. If you tap it, it will tell you where the bike is. You will know the location where it is. See another thing. Oh my God. Thank God I did not forget. This guy, listen very, 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 very well. Very good. This guy, see the GSM, sorry, the GPS module that is doing the work of sending us, giving us location tracking. This guy now, when you power it, it doesn't get satellite network fast easily. Even let me even tell you this one. Anytime I'm testing the device for the first time, it can stay as much as even up to 5 minutes. It has not started blinking. Why? It's still trying to initialize for the first time. But because your own have tested it over and over again, so it gets network faster than before. So first thing you must check before you even do anything is you must, if you're about to defend, I recommend you find a way to plug your own first. Let it start booting. until you start seeing a red LED here blinking on this GPS module. Don't expect it to send any GPS location. The controller will not be able to communicate and get a satellite link where it can drop as SMS. So I expect you, be it on the table where you will be using to defend, find a way to put extension. When it's getting to your own turn, you plug it and make sure that. That's why if you check, I brought this thing outside. I didn't leave it inside. The reason for that is for you to always be watching it. Once it's already blinking, you now know that it's ready to send map link if controller should request it from it. That means you have two things to monitor in your own. Unlike other ones that are using SMS-based device, their own is just you call and make sure say that number is now going. Your own doesn't stop there. If you call the phone number and it's going, fine. Step one done. Then you watch this guy. This red LED somewhere. Has it started showing like this? If it's not showing yet, he might have a network. No network yet. So don't expect any message you'll be requested when you ask for location. It will not give you until this thing is now blinking. So I put it on the board of the device for you so that you won't have issue saying, how can I locate where the thing is to know when it's blinking? I made every project as though I am the one defending it. So that's everything I've explained about getting location, turn it on, this, all of them are working. And when it's locked, you can always do what? Unlock it from there, it will come back to normal. But the most important is your work is having location tracking. You always monitor this thing. It's very important. It's the selling point of your work. So if you ask for location, that is the type location, the word LOCATION location. It will return GPS link, sorry, map link, yeah. When you tap, you will start seeing lights. When I tested, if I'm in Lagos now, as I'm in Lagos, then you are testing, you will see where I am in Lagos. If you test it there and share the link with me, I will know where you are there. So it's a nice project. I wish you the best. A to everybody. Thank you. Any questions remaining, use voice note to ask it on my WhatsApp, please. Then we are gradually getting there. Clinton, I'm done with you. If you grab anything from what I explained for you, just say thank you. And then as you go, who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Is a teenager. I've not seen you here. Collins Peter, I've not seen you here. Ebara, Miracle. Those people are and the one of Bluetooth digital clock. Tell me that you are here so I will know what to do. I have 4 people here remaining. And remember, I just have 14. I've only covered 13 rather. Sorry, the list of names I have is just 13. I can say, yeah, 13. And that 13 now, that's to say 13 plus 7 is 20 plus 4, 11. So 11 are still remaining. The other 11, they will book and that time for themselves. If at all, I will be chanced. So now I just have 4 people to go, please. Where are you guys? Okay. No, still Clinton that I'm seeing there. Where is a teenager? You typed your topic here before. Where are you? Collins Peter, you have shown up. Okay. Please, as I want to start with Collins Peter now, Bara, this Bluetooth guy, because you did not write your name now, that's why. But I know that Bluetooth project, there are 2 here. You should have added your name to that topic now. Bluetooth. Bara Miracle, yes, your own is here. Implementation of a customer Bluetooth control digital plus. Paul. Okay, I will use Paul to know the name now. I have seen that name somewhere in this list. Uh, Israel Okechukwu Paul. Okay. Okechukwu Paul. I'm also Okechukwu. My Igbo name is Okechukwu. Apart from Victor. Okay. Okechukwu. All right. Please let Okechukwu, Miracle, and Eze Chinemerem, Chinecherem, right? Chinecherem. Let them drop. I'm here. Let them drop. I'm here so that immediately I finish with Collins Peter now, I will start with any of them. And if I'm done with Collins Peter and I can't see them, I'll be ending the show and they will book another section. Thank you. Okay. All right. Gatekeeper. Oh, God, is well. Gatekeeper. Yes, your work requires internet. Gatekeeper, where you, your name is your number fifth person. Your SSID, you have to change your SSID to, that is the name of your hotspot. I'm talking to Collins now. You have to change it to SMART, SMART. Everything, capital letters. Write it down. Though I will still snap it, but for the sake of that you're already listening to me, that will be the name of your hotspot now until you define finish. You can change it after the rest. Your password should be, oh, my phone number. It's even easier. Your password should be my phone number 08069467459. I don't have two phone number. That one you have, that is the phone number. So change your phone number and hotspot name to that, then the password. Yeah, that's where we are starting. Then the way your device works, it works with your Telegram app. The both of us set it so you know how it was and what it means. So then to test it, look at what I did. That ultrasonic sensor, when you are close to it, I expect it to behave to keep intruder off. If you are close to, let's say, 30 cm, it's like this and you are close, it will trigger a buzzer. That buzzer it triggers will last for some seconds. If you did not leave, it will still be sounding. Now, the idea is looking at the topic gatekeeper. What I then did was, if the owner is coming, why should you kick me off as I'm the owner of the gate? So what will I do? Having given it network, definitely when you talk about smart systems now, so you can't think of smart system without thinking about internet, thinking about network, thinking about data, thinking about router, thinking about Wi-Fi. You know what I'm talking about now. So I can hold my phone, I'm at work, my gate is at home or anywhere, or the gate at office, at maybe company gate, any area of application you are trying to consider. Now, okay, let's just start with home. I might be at work, about leaving from office to home. Then the device is mounted at the gate, is controlling my gate. Then at least I've given you network at home now, router. I have solar that is running my house. So now, if I should approach my own gate and alarm is triggered, is it making sense? No. So while I'm away, I've already known the distance that it picks from because it's a security-based device. So your project is a security-based device. So it's left for me to know that anytime I'm at so proximity to my gate, whether it's me or an intruder, this alarm will trigger. So what will I do? When I'm approaching, I'll just give a little, if it's to be, as it is 30 cm gap, can be at a bit away and type on my tele and click on that this your work. You know it has a name. You know you can remember the name you use for it. And just tap it. It will be on the page of it on your Telegram. If you type disable, you know what you are saying? Disable what? The monitoring. Enable means it will be active. The sensor will be monitoring anything, anytime it detects obstruction, it will trigger. But when I say if you send disable, capital letter ENABLE. Sorry, that one is enable. Disable, just type DIS plus able, just DISABLE. You send it, it will respond. If you even see that it will respond and say, uh, gate monitoring so and so has been disabled. Do you know what it means now? If you approach the sensor, the gate will now open for you to enter. And if by nature, if you enter finish, it will close back and it will automatically go back to what? Enabled mode. What I explained now, you should know what it's saying. Because you were a bit closer and you sent disable, you receive it. Now you have entered. You don't even need to send enable again. Once the countdown of you passing, that window for you to pass is exhausted, it will automatically do the work of enabling by itself. Is that not wonderful? So that's how your work works. That's how your prototype works. Very simple. Now, based on what I've said, start thinking of areas for applications. At home, you can do it. Yes. So um, make sure you do the network settings as I said, and everything will work perfectly well. So any further questions, please drop it on my WhatsApp. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So for people that have not joined at this juncture, I want to call it a day. I want to call it a day because I'm still seeing four people that even dropped their topics. Okay, three now. I don't know where they are again. Okay, Chukwu, and Miracle. Miracle is even somebody that he doesn't even need further explanation again. But nevertheless, um, I can always do it if you want. Then AZHNH, I can see you. So you people, three of you that even dropped your topics after dropping, I can't see you again. What do you want me to do now? Am I going to book another section? So highest I can do now, if I wait till this is 12 what? Okay. Based on the timing I'm seeing on my screen, is at 53. Once is okay. Who is that? Bar. Okay. Once is one. Once is 50, 60, 53 now to 60, and none of them showed up. I will just end the section and we'll call it a day. Okay, Miracle is here. Your work is a smart beam. Hmm? Look at how it works. Your own has battery already. You don't need to. But there's something you will do. Is the one that is that green one that is a big box. The inside sensor, I covered it with masking tape so that nothing will affect it or something. See what I'm saying? I use this kind of tape to cover the this kind of sensor, ultrasonic sensor. I cut it and masked it in. So if you carry your work, open it from under, carefully remove this tape I used to cover it. And also the front sensor on the top, this kind of sensor again, because there are two of these sensors I use. Right? I use this kind of sensor, two of it. So I also cover the mouth. You know why? When you allow water touch it or even dirt to be causing false reading, false trigger and alarm and the rest. So also remove it. Then get check on top of it if the on and off switch that is there. If I can remember, it was as if I used gum to hold the on and off switch. Reason being that I don't want a situation where while they are sending it, something will go and on it in the car and it remains on, the battery will just discharge all through. So those things are the first things you should check first. And I recommend when you do that, you do it possibly do video and send to me how it's working and all that. Now, properly, uh, let's look at how it works. It has two sensors. One is to sense the closeness of the intending user. You know, it's a smart beam. It's expected of it to open when you walk close. When you throw the dirt and go out, it will close back. So the first sensor is to monitor the person that is coming to make use of the smart beam. At a particular distance, when you get to, the value is there, whether you use 60 cm, that is 0.6 meter. So it senses your proximity to where you are. It will what? The smart beam will open. Then, as long as you are there putting something, it will not close. Remember the video I sent to you. Try and get that nylon and put under it. There's a nylon that we use for for throwing of dirt at homes. It's usually long. When you want to you cut off a particular section, you open it and you put in dirt. When it's complete, you just tie it and go and throw. I'm using it in my house too. You get it? So use that and put under it, under the device when you want to test run it. So what am I saying? Then when you are putting the dirt, make sure you throw it very well, not just you carry something that will just come and hang on the mount of that system. Put if you are using piece of paper, pack plenty piece of paper very well that day, but don't carry it like this and be putting. Try to squeeze it, that as you are dropping it is entering easily. And as you keep piling it up, a time will get to when it's already getting fluid. And the proximity that I put for the one inside, it will sense it and then alarm will trigger to start doing beep, beep, beep. That time is beeping like that. From the video I've already sent to you, you've already know how to use it. So that time is beeping, it is full, it won't open again. If you watch, if you now go to the front of the other sensor, sensing when person is close, it will not even respond. That's how I did it. So until you go and open it from under, remove that nylon, evacuate the dirt completely, and the inside is now empty. The alarm will stop. If you move to the front again, it will start opening. Is that not wonderful? So your work is sweet. It's really, really, really a nice one. Any issue at all, use voice note to ask me the question on WhatsApp. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is just 2 minutes. So do well to ask me your questions on WhatsApp privately so that the group will not jam pack with messages. All right. God, any for these three persons? Oh, two now. For Okechukwu and Eze Chinechere. I'm talking about people that drop their topic. Oh. So for two of them, since I can't see them, thank God I covered how many people today. I wrote 13 persons. Um, out of 13, I covered 12. Why am I calling it 12? Because Mo Ogechibike, your own will do it privately because it's a software base. So right now, I wrote 13 names and I covered 12. Did I try? I tried. So at this juncture, uh, every other person that did not join today, I don't know how they are going to do it, whether they will create a separate session for themselves. They will be the one to tell me when it will be convenient for them if I thought the defense is not even close. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Um, I really appreciate your coming, showing up. Thank you. And again, if you are here, you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please. That's the only thing that will make me happy for giving you this time. Please just tap the button. It doesn't take more than 5 seconds to click it, and I would really appreciate. Thank you so much. See you in your WhatsApp group for private discussions, like asking more questions and all that and all that. All right, we call it what? A day. Thank you.